I don't want to be here in the club to fight to be in 6th place or 7th place or 5th place, or I'm here to try to win. You have to believe, you have to be positive to try to change the things. This is why we're not going to give up. I play in the best clubs in the world. I won the most important trophies. So I'm glad to be in this position, but of course this is not coming from the sky. I dedicate myself and I'm working hard, and this is why the goals and all the achievements that I get coming from dedication and hard work. So since day one, when I start with a professional, let's say with 16, 17, 18, I'm always have ethic to be the best, to train hard, to listen to all the players, experienced players. And of course my dreaming coming true. I was professional, I play in the best clubs in the world, I won the most important trophies. So I'm glad to be in this position, but of course this is not coming from the sky. I dedicate myself and I'm working hard, and this is why the goals and all the achievements that I get coming from dedication and hard work. In the beginning, when I was young, very young, let's say that.
You did a lot.
Yes, I did a lot, and do extra trainings to improve my, my skills, the dribblings and everything. But I think you're working well, because what I am today is started from that moment that I did weights in my feet and jumping and do dribblings, and I take it off and I feel more faster. So it was funny, and I remember so good, and I'm happy to have this memory. What I did the last, let's say, 15 years. So it's good improvement. Why we don't believe that we can do it better? We have to believe, you have to be positive to try to change the things. This is why we're not going to give up. The only give up is the guys who is weak mentally. Well, I remember when I was 18, 19, 20, some old players speak with me, but I put that as Cristiano, you have to improve. They know more than you, they are more experienced than you, they pass through many bad moments. But the other people, they don't accept that. As I was young, I had a different personality. I believe in myself, in other, not only in football, but in other areas as well. To be honest, it was zero pressure. I didn't have any pressure.
What?
When I moved there, I didn't feel pressure. For me, pressure...
Everyone going crazy.
For me, the pressure, it's the people who was in a war, that didn't have food to eat, that deal with the guns during the night, shots. For me, this is the real pressure. As I told you before, I left my house with 11, 12 years old. I cry every day. So, honest, I'm not gonna tell you that to be cocky or whatever, but pressure was zero. Of course, you have the other issues. Make sense, gonna work out. Professionally. But in the other way, to be honest, I felt free, because any place I play, I show my level. And I knew it, that I will be there, I will show my level as well, I will improve the league. And I knew it, that the players will follow me. It's much more easy to criticize than appreciate what you really have, We know the press how it works. If you speak good, don't sell. You have to speak bad. It's normal. And if you speak about Cristiano, you're coming in the first page. It's normal, because I'm the most followed guy in the world. It's not only because of my pretty face, but in everything, Why Cristiano is the #1 follower in the world? Why? Why do you think?
Well,
many things.
There's goals,
football,
trophies,
family, way, lifestyle, everything. Because people say, why they follow? Because they, in some way, they like me. You understand? I think. And they criticize, always going to exist. And it's part of the business. For me, this is not a problem. Your question was, in Euros...
Why you crying?
Why you crying? For example, I speak last night about that. When you have passion for what you're doing, you cannot be worried about how your feelings. The last
27 penalties you score. You miss in that period, you feel like bad from yourself. You don't even think about that. The people who come to the stadium, your kids, your mom, your girlfriend, everyone, I felt sad because of that. You think I'm thinking, I missed the penalty, but Portugal gonna falling down on me. They're gonna say that we felt because Cristiano missed the penalty. I didn't even think about that. I swear to God. I felt because I make pressure to myself. You know me. Since with 11 years old, I always make pressure to me. Cristiano, you are the best player in the world. In my mind, I'm always thinking in that way. And I put a lot of pressure to myself. You have good sides when the things go good, okay? But when the things go wrong, you feel that too because you make too much pressure to me. I make pressure to me. But I love that. I know to deal with that. But when I missed the penalty, I felt bad with myself, the fans, the family, not because other stuff that people say that it's not that. You can be upset in the moments after the game. If we win, it's always better. But if you win, if I score, I will be a little bit more happy. I have to be honest. I'm not going to be like
It's
that.
natural.
No. Or if you lost in the game, you have to show during this period or during that you are pissed. It's part of. But next day, I'm very capable and I learn that, listen, Cristiano, let's go. Life continue. Past is past, it never come again. The present, it's the best gift that we have in our life. The present. Because you don't know that what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, you don't know. So live the present. Some games and some moments, you're getting a little bit more upset. For example, after the Euros to eliminate penalties against France, take 2 days. Because it's a special moment, pressure. But that's it. Listen, third day, go back to the gym, work, because you have more to show. You understand? Life continue. You cannot live in the past. I'm really good on that. You understand? I learned by the years that, listen, Cristiano, let's go. Because pain, you're going to have all the time, uncertainty and constant work. Constant work, constant work. Doesn't matter what's it's going to happen in your life. You have to continue. This is the way I see the life, and football special.
60%, 70% of my life, it's the base of in football. Yeah. You know, I dedicate myself not just to training, but to prepare myself. But the most of the times, 90% of my successful, if you say to maintain my fitness, my body, you know, it's sleep good, training well, do good recovery. You know, it's the basis. It's not secrets.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody gonna help you.
And another thing that I learned, since you play more, you learn many, many, many things. And one thing that I learned in a few years is like, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment, live the moment, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Gym, I cannot do it every day.
Yes,
if you get gym every day, you're going to be tired in a game. So you have to do it the balance. You know, the life, it's all about the balance. And with the age, you start to understand that the most important thing is you know 100% your body and training smart. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. And I learned about that, of course, when I was young, when I was 20s, 25, 27. You work in a different way than in 28, 30s. It's completely different. But I think I'm still feel good, sharp, motivated, because I think the main point is the mind. If you feel motivated, it helps a lot. So I still feel motivated, and I just want to carry on. Like, as you know, in football, we have a lot of pressure, and the trainings as well. And outside, I like to play it cool, to be in the chill.
We have to have the right mentality. I looked to myself and I say, Cristiano, what you can do it better to improve your level to up the team? Yeah. Yes, I can improve other things. Maybe, don't know, to sprint in 19 minutes if something happened, to help my teammates when he's suffer or he's tired. You know, the small details. All the games is different. All the players is different. The system, the stadiums. You have to be capable and ready when you suffer, when you struggle in a game. You know, to be compact, to want for your teammate. and be a team. Every weekend is a challenge. I'm not gonna look in the future, I'm looking at the present. The present is now, the moment is now. We have Saturday a big game that we have to try to win, of course. And step by step, as I mentioned before, we have to improve game by game. I live the present. The present for me is the most important. The future will come.